That's it. We're done. Woo.
Hey guys, you should totally run a Spartan race in your 30s or older, and I'm gonna explain to you why. What's up guys, Josiah Novak, and I just finished a Spartan super race, and I'm 37, getting into my late 30s, and I wanna give you a breakdown of why I think it's a really, really good idea if you're someone in your 30s or older to run a Spartan race. So if you haven't run a Spartan race before and you're thinking about doing it, let me break down why you should. So one thing I noticed as I was getting older, especially in my early 30s, is I started to lose what I call my competitive edge. It's almost like I just had really no purpose behind my training. I've been training since I was 13 years old. I've had my ups and downs. I've done the bodybuilding thing. I've done some races, but I needed something that kind of combined everything together that got me excited, right? That got me excited to get to the gym, to have a training plan, to have a goal, to have a checkpoint, if you will. And Spartan races is something that anybody can jump into. Even if you're not obstacle efficient, like you don't know how to do all the obstacles, or you're not a great runner, it combines a little bit of everything: strength, endurance, even like mental capacity, like your ability to stick through something. So as you get older and you have work, family, all sorts of obligations, you got things pulling you in 10 different directions, it can be really easy to lose that competitive edge. And I think especially us guys, and I know even women who jump into Spartan races, need something to drive them forward, right? Need something to have like almost like a carrot dangling that gets them out of bed in the morning, gets them competitive, gets the juices flowing, gets them out of their comfort zone. So as you get older, you don't want to lose that drive, because having that competitive edge translates to everything in life, right? Your career, being a great parent, being a great spouse. So to keep that competitive edge, I would highly suggest a Spartan race. That's tip number one.
It's like it's still their way. Hey, Chris, look, give Chris found everybody. Knock it.
Yeah, that's a good plan too. Another reason to do a Spartan race in your 30s or older is it gives you a target. Okay, we all need targets. I always say all the time, fitness is not a race. It's not a marathon. It's not a sprint. But it is a series of peaks and valleys. And the valley is like where you're training for something. The peak is where you obtain another goal. And at times it can kind of feel like it gets old to do like a cut where you're losing body fat, or you're trying to build muscle, or maybe you're trying to run a 5K. You need something out of the box. And a Spartan race provides that. It gives you an opportunity to have literally a training system, a period of time where you have a checkpoint at the end, which is the Spartan race. And it gives you a target to look at, right? If you don't have constant new targets as you go through your year and you go through the years ahead, once again, it's easy to get stagnant. It's easy to get lazy, right? And you're kind of just going through the motions. So I always suggest to our clients, have checkpoints throughout the year. It doesn't have to be a bunch of Spartan races. It could be one Spartan race. It could be a Spartan race and maybe you just have a vacation you're aiming for where you want to look good. But it just gives you another option for one of your checkpoints throughout the year, which is a huge, huge benefit when you have so much going on and you're not sure what to aim for. So that's tip number 2.
So close. Woo! Good work.
So as you get into your 30s and beyond, one of the things that I see people lose and maybe even never build is endurance. And I don't mean you have to go run ultra marathons, but like being able to actually go run for a mile or two. My belief is that everybody under the sun should be able to run at least a mile without stopping. I know it sounds crazy, but like it's just one of the things as humans that I feel like we're built to do. So a Spartan race at its lowest level, a sprint, is only a few miles. So you could get out there, train for it, and be able to run a couple miles without stopping. And in the Spartan race, you're actually stopping every quarter mile or so to do an obstacle. So if you train for endurance and you build that endurance, this will serve you really well into your later years. The last thing you want is to be out of breath climbing the stairs as you get older, right? Or not be able to chase after your kids, or not be able to go jump into something like a Spartan race if you want to with your buddies. and not have the endurance. Spartan Race is the perfect excuse to build some endurance training into your routine. It's a great complement to strength training. It's a good way to mix things up and keep you balanced. So as you get older, don't lose your endurance. Jump into a Spartan Race.
I've already come through this. Let's go. Finish strong. One more pull. That's it. And we're done. All right, lower it back down. You're so freaking close.
It forces you to attack your weak points. Sometimes it's grip strength, sometimes it could be glute strength, or your endurance, or your ability to do pull-ups, whatever. But a Spartan Race really brings out everything that you are not good at, and it brings it to the surface. It forces you to actually get better at the things you're not good at. One of the things about getting older is that we tend to avoid the things we're not good at. And the things we're not good at tend to become problems. Sometimes it's low back pain, knee pain, hip pain, whatever. It's our running form. And as we get older, if we jump into something haphazardly, we have these weak points that we never addressed, we can get seriously hurt. And so I love Spartan because it really does force you to get better at the things you're not good at. So let me finish things up with a bonus tip for you and a free gift. 106!
Let's go!
Woo! No burpees, baby.
0 burpees?
0.
Sheesh!
I feel healthy too. Oh man, I feel great.
Another reason to do a Spartan Race in your 30s is because you don't want to be stuck in either losing fat or building muscle all the time. You actually want to do a performance goal from time to time so that you get good at using your body, especially as you're getting in better shape. It's important to test yourself. It's the perfect event to throw in the middle of like a cut or after a building muscle phase. And you're like, what am I gonna do? Like, am I just gonna like maintain? Sure, maintenance, probably a good phase too. But we call it inside of our coaching program, literally we call it the Spartan phase. Not everybody runs a Spartan race. Sometimes it's a 5K. Sometimes people just go start swimming, or they do like a high rocks or decafit, but something where they're using their new fit body, their new skills. 106. 13. Almost top 10, almost.
No.
Yeah, that's not terrible. Hey, I was just trying to beat 115. It's hard to be top 10 in your age group. 35, 39. So as you get older, I strongly believe that a winning mindset is something, if you don't use it, you lose it. So building character and getting into character is something we teach our clients inside of our identity design coaching program. Spartan, more than anything I've ever done, will test your mindset. It'll test your willingness to keep going. It'll test your resolve. If you show up to a Spartan race with the mindset of like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do this, and you get into it and you wanna quit, and maybe you do quit, this is a test that will help you build resolve, right? So once you complete a Spartan race, trust me, you're gonna feel like, I can do a lot more. I can complete a lot more. I can go after bigger challenges. So if you're out there and you're someone who's a high achiever, if you're someone's like, man, I've done a lot, I've tested myself in different arenas, but I've never really tested myself physically, this will help you craft that winning mindset. That's a bonus tip for you. It's really involving just creating what I call the winner's mindset and designing the identity that you want as a person as you go through the rest of your life. Hey guys, I appreciate you watching today's video on why you should do a Spartan race in your 30s and beyond. As a gift, I actually put together a Spartan Shred cheat sheet for you. It's just a quick guide on a few key things, workouts, strategies, to help you get in better shape for a Spartan race, but also to be ready for a Spartan race. We have a full-blown Spartan training program inside of our coaching program, but this is something that will get you started. So just check out the link in the description below and you can download it today and you can start losing fat, building strength, and getting ready for your next fitness test. My name's Josiah Novak with thetruetransformation.com. I will see you soon on the next one. Life moves fast, make it count. Peace.